Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Captain Matt Riggins from my 737 simulator. So I'm in the simulator and I have got the MIP computer fired up as well as the server computer, which you can see right there. And the reason why is because last night I came across something on Facebook that I did not think was in the sim community. And that is I ran into a gatekeeper. Now, if you don't know what gatekeeping is, it's essentially someone on the net who sits behind a screen with a keyboard, and they are the expert, they are the gatekeeper of what something should be and what something shouldn't be. I've been in the sim community for 11 years now. And if you follow my website, my737sim.net, or you've been following Facebook or Instagram, then you know that I had built this sim over 10 years ago. And, you know, you get on forums, you get on different sites, and now we have Facebook groups, of course. You know, you ask questions. Hey, I've got this setup, I've got this joystick, I've got this controller card, whatever. And people come to the rescue. People help out each other in the sim community. And that's one thing within, you know, a little niche hobby that's always been very, very special. So to come across this guy named Baz on Facebook, and you'll see us post here. I posted a picture of the sim last night, and you know, it's a build update. It's a progress update. As you can tell, you know, I still need to get the first officer CDU in, and he literally gatekeeped about the settings for the PFD ND on the first officer side. Now, if you look at that picture, you'll notice that they currently match the captain side. That's because I haven't gotten around to configuring that module from SimAvionics yet. So he kind of attacked me personally on that issue, and then also attacked SimAvionics as if this was a bug with their software, and he doesn't know why they had never gotten around to fixing that, but you should use Pro SimVim or whatever. Again, now I don't know anything about Pro Sim or SimVim or whatever it's called. There's lots of software out there. There's lots of options. There's lots of cards. People are using Arduino, some using some other cards. You know, there's so many awesome options out there. It's opening up the doors for so many new simmers. It's amazing, and I'm really happy about that. You know, again, it is a niche hobby, and but what's great about being on all these Facebook groups is that I get to see people building from the very ground up. I was there too. My first setup, my very, very, very first setup was a big box I had built in a room. I had a projector from the 1980s, and I was trying to build a 747. And I bought a wood MIP that some guy had made and was charging $150 for, and this is 2008, 2009? No, wait, what am I talking about? This is 2000 and... That was 2003. That was 2003. And I was working with Mike. Mike was going to try and help me get the Epic cards programmed because I was going to build an MCP. And then I iterated over to a Cessna 172. And then after that, I wanted to go back to the heavies. And so I started building some stuff out of wood, and my center pedestal was a cardboard box, and I had taken the Go Flight radios that I'd used in the Cessna simulator, and I put those in a cardboard box, and that was my center pedestal. So I'm going around and I'm watching, you know, these different posts from different people in the community, and, you know, like today, one guy was like, I've got 2 screens and I've got a joystick. What can I do to upgrade my simulator? And, you know, my advice was to decide which plane is your favorite, which one you actually want to go for. And the reason why is because that's going to determine what kind of options you're going to look at. I didn't say, oh, you don't have a sim because you've got 2 screens and a joystick. You know, that would be gatekeeping. No, I was like, you know, my recommendation is this, this, and this. Again, it's always been about simmers helping other simmers, and that's what's always been very special and unique about the sim community to me. So, you know, for someone to come in and just nitpick and gatekeep on something as stupid as that, and then to try and degrade the software, I mean, to me, that sounds like the guy had a bad experience with sim avionics. Okay, that's legitimate, but to come and gripe about it, and all the while you're attacking my simulator, that's pretty pathetic, if you ask me. And like I said, the guy didn't say, hey, you don't have another CDU yet. So I don't get it. Anyone who's flying, anyone who's building a simulator of any type or capacity or size or whatever or budget, it doesn't matter. We're always building. We're always building. We're always adding on. We're always fixing bugs. We're always doing add-ons. We're always doing updates. We're always spending the weekend trying to fix something that one click ruined our flights for the weekend or whatever. In my current status, I've been rebuilding the sim for over the past year. I haven't done a really full flight yet. I've hopped up in the air and done this and checked this, as you can tell from my recent videos. I just got the landing gear lever working properly. At least I hope so. So to go and just attack someone blindly like that, that just tells me that you either had a bad experience with something and you're just trying to take it out on someone else, or you have no idea what you're talking about. Either way, I reported the guy to Facebook. I reported the post to the admins of that particular group, and then I blocked the guy because it's dumb. It's like, no, you know, you're just a keyboard commando that's sitting behind a keyboard. So what I'm going to do right now, just to prove my point of my post, my response was, you know, you have no idea what you're talking about because, you know, this has not been an issue for the last 10, 11 years now. So I'm going to show right now that this is literally a 1-minute fix, and it's simply something that it's on the checklist. I just haven't gotten to it yet. So let me turn the camera around and I'll show you that. Okay, let me show you what he was talking about first. Obviously, we've got the captain's PFD ND, and on the first officer's side, it's supposed to be ND PFD, but you can see it's not yet. It's still PFD ND. Only reason why is it's a simple configuration change that you simply swap 2 settings in a config file, and it's fixed. And again, it's just something I haven't done yet. And I don't understand why the guy was gatekeeping on it, but let me just swap that real quick and I'll show you. Okay, so I've pulled up the display INI files for the first officer's PFD right here and the ND. Okay, and you can see that there's this line right here. It says window left. Okay, and what that does is that tells Sim Avionics how far from the left 0 pixel to move the window to the right. That's all it is. So you can see that this one is 2,450, okay? And this one over here is 3,175. So this being more means it's going to take this window and throw it farther to the right, okay? So that's the ND, this is the PFD. So to solve his little tiff, all I have to do is change this number, 2,450. I'll put it over here. And I'll take this number, 3,175, and I'll put it over here. And that's literally all you have to do. I'm going to close and save. Close and save. And as you can see that's First Officer PFD right here. So if we go to the PFD now, which was on the left, and we launch it, it'll come up on the right. So there's the PFD on the right now. Let me make that a little brighter for you. There we go. Okay. And now if I come back over here and I launch the first officer's ND, and I bring that open, it will now be on the left. Like it's supposed to be. So that fix took 20 seconds, right? And again, it wasn't like, oh, SimAvionics should know that from the beginning. Okay, these files have to be customized with those parameters for every different simulator, because Mark, who wrote SimAvionics, doesn't know what your setup is like. He doesn't know if you're using a 19-inch monitor, a 21-inch monitor, a 15-inch monitor, if you're running it at 640 by 480, 1024, whatever. All those things they're all a variable. They can all change what numbers you have to plug into your ini file. So for the guy to come and attack me on Facebook like that is absolutely ridiculous. Like I said, I blocked the guy, and I hope he learns from his mistakes, because in the sim community, it's about helping other simmers and helping them not only with their projects, helping them achieve their goals and their dreams, and to be able to fly in the skies virtually on VATSIM or whatever. It's a lot of fun, and it's a dream for all of us. So if you're a simmer, always keep your dreams alive, always keep flying. If you're building a sim of any size or stature or whatever, if you're just changing out a chair, if you're putting in a cardboard box for a pedestal like I did 11 years ago, do it, have fun with it, enjoy it. Don't let people talk down to you about the state of your build, because we're always building on. So that's my little PSA about that one. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get updates about future videos about the simulator. Again, thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and blue skies.